you are in the world. I'm Marla Goldberg, and I'm coming on with a live announcement to talk to you about Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. So, Guided Spirit Conversations podcast is a spiritual podcast, hence the name Guided Spirit, where I get the amazing opportunity to meet and talk to some of the most incredible metaphysicians. That means psychics, mediums, healers, all genres of the metaphysics world. These amazing people who you may or may not have the opportunity to meet and get to know and learn what they do. And today's show is not any different. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a pretty unique show because I have guest Josh Shapiro with me. And so let me tell you a little bit about Josh. He has been involved with crystal skulls since 1983. And crystal skulls, I will tell you, has been so intriguing to me. I don't know how to use them, what there were, the different techniques and how they work on your spiritual path and how they support and help you. So Josh is going to clear that up for me and for you. And we're going to learn all about crystal skulls, how they support us on our journey. I know that Lisa Williams keeps her crystal skull very close to her, as she had mentioned that it works to enhance psychic ability. So I'm going to learn more about that with Josh. So I welcome you to tune in at 12 noon Eastern Time as Josh and I talk things UFOs, Bible code, crystal skulls, and the hollow earth. So he is an author of many books and ebooks. We're going to be talking about that. As a matter of fact, he is offering his ebooks complimentary to the listeners of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. But you have to tune in to be able to get the code to get his books and his information. Where can you find Guided Spirit Conversations podcast? Well, my YouTube page for one, with the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. My Facebook page of the same name. I'll be on LinkedIn, Twitter, all of my platforms. And here's the great news. If you can't listen live, if you can't be a part of the live show, we're going to be uploading this podcast on all your favorite listening platforms. So you don't have to worry about missing it. And so please tune in today's show with myself and Josh Shapiro. And we're going to talk about crystal skulls, UFOs, and more. All right. I want to say thank you to all of you out there who have, due to your loyalty listening to my show, that you have now put me on the top 100 list of the best spiritual podcasts. This wouldn't have happened without you, and for that, I am eternally grateful. You know that in my heart of hearts, I've created the show with you in mind to bring you people and techniques and modalities that you may or may not hear of. And in turn, you gratefully, and I am so graciously accepting that you have me on the top 100 spiritual podcasts. So thank you. I am not going to be at the Bag Lady this upcoming Tuesday, but we'll be back on September 20th. So if you're in the Charlotte area on September 20th, please stop by and visit. I'm there if you need to ask questions. If you want a session, go on their website or my website to see what sessions I offer. I'll tell you straight off the cuff. I do intuitive life coaching, past life regression, and spiritual response therapy, otherwise known lovingly as SRT. So you can make the appointment through my website, my scheduling, or through the Bag Lady. And I look forward to meeting you on the 20th if you're in Charlotte. The address, 1516 East 4th Street. All right. Well, I'm going to go get ready for the show. But as I leave you, as always, I leave you sending you love, blessings, and gratitude. Please know that I am grateful that you're in my life in whatever capacity you're in it, because not only are you my student, you're my teacher. And not only am I a teacher for you, I'm your student. And if you haven't heard these words today, let me say them to you. And if you have heard them, I'm just one more fan who says, I love you. You are loved. You're not loved just by me, by your family and friends, but there are so many beings, ancestors and angels, archangels, all these beings on the other side of the veil who are there loving you and wanting the best for you and are waiting for you to ask for what it is you need, whether it's help, support, information, and guidance. Ask. And if you say it out loud, the vibration gets higher, it gets louder, the frequency gets stronger. So if you can say what you want out loud, ask them so they can start conspiring on your behalf. All right. Well, I'll be back a little bit before the show to remind you about tuning in. And until then, you are loved. Stay well.